Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are diving into something that completely changed the way I use my computer. If you're frustrated with Windows, tired of dealing with random slowdowns, or just curious about what Linux can offer, this video is for you. Alright, let's talk about performance. One of my biggest frustrations with Windows was how it would slow down over time. I'm sure you've experienced it too. When your laptop feels blazing fast for the first few months, and then it just drags. Booting up takes forever, apps freeze, and even opening your browser feels like a chore. That's where Linux really shines. Unlike Windows, Linux stays fast and snappy even after months or years of use. I'm running Arch Linux on my laptop, by the way, which is a few years old, and it still feels like smooth as the day I installed it. I actually revived an old laptop using Linux and it's been running like a champ ever since. Privacy and security. This one hit me hard when I realized just how much data Windows collects. Telemetry, usage tracking, ads in the start menu. It all started to feel invasive. But when you switch to Linux, all of that goes away. No tracking, no forced telemetry, and way fewer security risks. Linux is built to be secure by design, and the open source nature of the software means that any vulnerabilities get patched quickly by the community. Now let's talk about one of my favorite things. Linux is free. I don't know about you, but spending money on operating system licenses or subscriptions never sat right with me. With Linux, you get a powerful, fully featured OS without spending a single penny. And because it's open source, you can actually check the code if you want. It's all about transparency and freedom. There are so many Linux distributions out there, and each one is free to download and use. It's like having endless options without ever pulling out your wallet. Here's where Linux really blew my mind: customization. I used to think Windows gave me some customization options until I tried Linux. With Linux, you can customize just about everything. Want a desktop that looks like Mac OS? You can do that. Want something minimalist with no taskbar at all? Totally possible. I personally use GNOME on my Arch setup because it's simple, clean, and lets me focus on my work without distractions. And the best part is, you can go as deep or as light with the customization as you want. I'm not someone who spends hours tweaking things, but even the light adjustments I've made to my terminal and themes make my system feel truly mine. Now let's talk about package management. This might sound a little technical, but trust me, it's one of the best things about using Linux. On Windows, installing software usually means downloading an exe file from a random website, running through a bunch of prompts, and hoping you don't accidentally install some toolbar along the way. But on Linux, you can install software with a simple command, and it comes directly from trusted repos. Or if you are not into using the terminal, there are app stores like GNOME Software or Discover that makes it just as easy. It's fast, secure, and super convenient. You know that feeling when you're in the middle of something important and Windows decides it's time for a 2-hour update. One of the best things about Linux is no forced updates. With Linux, updates are on your terms. You choose when to update and what to update. It's all about putting you in control of your system, not the other way around. So those are my top 6 reasons why I switched to Linux and why you might want to consider it too. Whether it's the speed, the privacy, the customization, or just the sheer freedom of using an open source OS, Linux has something for everyone. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and drop a comment below. Have you tried Linux? Or are you thinking about making the switch? Let me know. I'd love to hear your stories. See you in the next one.